It's so ridiculous, Kelly, isn't it? But it still makes me laugh.
You're laughing at yourself.
I am laughing at myself, yes. Yes. So good evening, everybody. Hello.
Good evening.
All thousands of you that are watching us this evening, thank you so much for joining in.
8 or something.
It might be 8 people. Well, that could be 8 individual streams, which is potentially 16 people, isn't it?
It is.
Could be 16
sounds
people.
better than 8.
Does sound better than 8, yes it does. Yes it does. How are you, Kel?
I'm a bit rubbish today.
Yeah.
If I'm honest.
Yeah, me too. Me too. How are all of you there, them Dara people at home? Hello, Jonathan.
Hello.
G&T and crisps are served.
G&T. Oh, G&T sounds good, actually.
Yeah, we haven't got any G&T, have we? We haven't got any.
No.
Good evening, Margaret. Margaret's in. Margaret's always in.
Hello,
It's
Margaret.
almost as though Margaret has got nothing else to do but watch us all the time.
Well, we want people to watch.
Well, of
don't
course,
we?
I know.
We're trying to keep them entertained.
I know. We're doing our best. We're doing our best. So what's new, Kel? What's new? What's happened?
We're in tier 2.
We are. Oh, we've just lost people watching us on YouTube. We go live and they drop off.
Goodbye then.
See ya. Thanks for coming. Yeah, we had 3 and then they decided to go as soon as we went live. Never mind.
They're expecting us to dance.
Probably expecting to see some sort of fabulous performance. There's none of that this evening. None of that this evening. Do you know what is annoying me, actually?
What?
Is that this camera used to be bang on in sync with the voice and everything, and now it's not.
That's because you've played with all the
No,
cameras.
I haven't. No, I haven't. If I look at the settings outside of it, it's all super duper. Yeah. Which is a bit of a pain. A bit of a pain, but there we go.
We're very subdued here tonight, aren't we?
We are. Yeah, it might be the lighting.
Might be. I think suddenly it feels a bit more dark and cold and wintry.
Well, we've got this new fancy light. You can see the reflection of it in the Saints top there. It's this, this square light. It fits perfectly in our shelving unit here, and it's
a bit bright.
It is a bit bright, but it's for when I'm working. It's like it's daylight, so it's tremendous.
Task lighting.
Yeah, and it's all adjustable.
Make it a bit warmer, perhaps.
Should we make it a warmer colour?
Yeah.
Should we go warmer like that?
That's better. Well, it's better for us.
Should we go brighter, Kel? Should we blind them?
No, don't blind them. Oh, blimey. My face looks like it's filtered.
Is that too bright?
That's how they do those filters.
It is. It is. There you go.
We
don't want it that bright, do we?
No,
don't
it's
want it that
too
bright.
much.
Yeah.
So anyway, has anyone got anything to talk about?
I don't know. We've got no topic of discussion tonight.
They're on YouTube.
Andy, good evening.
Hello, Andy. And
actually, I've just got to get a pizza out of the oven. Pint of lager. What?
Margaret, with a pint of lager.
You're having a pint of lager and a pizza, Margaret.
That's not a lady's dinner.
Is she feeling all right? Is someone hijacked her Facebook page? You think and
maybe it's
things?
Jonathan.
Respect, man.
maybe it's Jonathan typing away.
It could be, couldn't it? It could be.
I've got a pizza and a pint.
Yeah. So we're back with you next week. This will be the last one of these, we hope, for a while.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll do something at Christmas time, perhaps, once because now that we've got these facilities, perhaps we will.
Well, we said we'd do the quiz, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll do a Christmas quiz. Don't know when though.
Oh, no, you want to? Yeah.
No, what do you want to do? You want to go to the live stream? The live feed,
That's us now.
That's us live now.
Because you keep flipping between now. I don't know what we're doing.
I know.
But then you want to see comments.
I do want to see comments. Yeah, we don't actually need to have this full screen. We can drop that down.
Oh, well, that's probably
And we
better.
can drop that down as well, you see, like that.
Okay.
And we can have little pictures of us everywhere. Look. It's everywhere. It's brilliant.
It's a bit weird, actually.
It is a bit strange, isn't it? It's a bit strange.
Mm.
We can have it like that. There we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
So we've talked about pints and lagers.
We have. We're drinking some wine that we thought was red. Is actually white. Sorry. I'll say that again.
Other
We're
way
drinking some
around,
wine
darling.
that we thought was white and is actually red. Ah,
Kevin.
evening, Linda and Kevin. Margaret fancied a change.
Does
A
she?
change from what? Copious amounts of white wine, Margaret. Is that what it is? Good evening, Peter and
Hello,
Sylvia.
Peter and Sylvia. So give us something to talk about.
I hope everyone's enjoyed the stuff that we've been able to provide online. So us and Matteo and Jessica as well. I hope it's been keeping you sane. Although, to be honest, this lockdown hasn't been quite as significant, has it, as the very first one. The first one was really, you've got to stay indoors, weld you in your houses.
Yeah, the first one as well, we didn't know when it was going to finish. This one, they gave us a date.
And to put us back in lockdown again.
Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, let's finish lockdown and then lock you down again. In a slightly different way.
Yeah, but it's not as locked down, is it?
No, because you can still go shopping.
It's like a little maze. It's like let the mouse into the next compartment and then open the door and the next... let's open this one next. It's a bit like that, isn't it?
It is a bit. It is a bit.
Eventually, we'll get around the entire maze.
And the rules are very ambiguous, aren't they? Everything's very ambiguous. So we're interpreting the rules as best as we can. And we're going to carry on as we were.
Yeah, from what we've read, we're okay.
Yeah. There's been nothing from our governing body to tell us otherwise anyway, so... Yeah.
Just tidying me, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, as long as, basically, if you come as a couple, you can dance together.
Yeah, if you come on your own, you dance on your own.
Or if you're in a bubble, then you can dance together. If you don't have that, then of course it's a little bit harder. But
every 2 weeks they're going to review this apparently.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
In any case, gyms stay open.
Yeah.
Even if we're tier 3, so the Fairham the Fairham studio will stay open. Of course, if we go into tier 3, we won't be able to do any kind of class because classes of any kind indoors are banned in tier 3. But private one-to-one sessions are not. So basically one-to-one training sessions could carry on, for instance, in a gym. So private lessons will be able to continue if we were to go to tier 3 at the gym only, but none of the other venues. Good evening, Sarah Ball.
Hello, Sarah.
Sarah, I haven't forgotten about your mug that I'm supposed to have posted to you, but just that we couldn't get access to the venue where I stored the mugs because I stored them at our Southampton venue. And I didn't have access, so I'll have access from next week, and so I'll post it to you. I'm very sorry for the delay.
Peter said he very much enjoyed Wednesday night
he sent a message as well, and he says that he can't come in real life because they do something else on a Wednesday. Well, to be quite honest, they should cancel what they do on a Wednesday night, shouldn't they? And come to Technique instead.
Yeah,
they should. Yeah.
You will always say that, though.
Of course, I'd always say that. Of course, yeah. I do like question and answer sessions when it comes to dancing.
That's because I could hear you downstairs doing that. That seemed to work quite well for that type of.
It's easier than coming up with a theme for a confined space. When you've got a studio, you can go in and come up with an idea. Right, this is what we're going to do, and I'm going to show you, and it's a bit easier. But
what you and I tend to do when we go in and teach a class is we might have a little idea of what we're going to do, but we're very open-minded that it might change.
We're very open-minded. Some of us more than others.
It.
Carry on.
I don't want to now.
Go on.
Oh no, I was just saying we're not like lesson planned as such as like we must do it like this.
No, I don't think we've ever had a lesson plan. We did.
We were made to do them once.
We were once. We did some classes for a local adult evening classes for a local college, and they asked us to submit a teaching plan. And I said, well, we don't do that. We just rock up and teach.
Although that you can do that somewhat for absolute beginners, people who've never ever been before, because we have a bit of a plan about how we're going to get people started.
Yeah, but we know what dance we're going to do and what routine we're going to do. But yeah, that's it. And if they can't do it, we say, okay, we'll take some of those steps out. Or if they do really well, we'll add some more steps in. We don't have a plan for that as such. We just know it by looking.
We just know.
Yeah. Well, cancel the running club, Peter. Cancel the running club.
Running club.
And Sylvia can
tap dancing.
Sylvia can tap dance on another night.
We're not allowed to tap dance on the dance floor.
No, of course I'm only messing about, Peter.
He's only joking. Don't worry. He does this to everyone. He puts pressure on everyone. Just saying.
That light's too bright. I've got to change that. It's
We're looking almost tanned. Not really. We both look pretty pale, actually, don't we?
There we go. It's a bit better, isn't it?
That's better.
Yeah. It's all Wi-Fi controlled. It's quite fancy. I can turn it off. Oh.
Don't do that.
Or I can turn it back on. There we go. Oops. Don't want to do that. Don't want to add another one.
You don't want to mess up the signal.
No, I don't want to mess up the signal. I should stop messing about.
Yeah. Talk about something constructive. James. Oh. I'm not going to say that.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sarah.
Oh dear.
When
Ellen,
you're
Ellen says hi. Hello, Ellen.
Good evening, Ellen.
Ellen's a little girl, we know.
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, no, not obviously.
Who's Margaret talking to?
I don't know.
Nice to see you joining, Anne. I don't know who she's talking to. Obviously, they can see people who... We can't see names of people that are joining.
Yeah, maybe they can see names and we can't.
Apparently, Peter Maisie says that Sylvia's favourite is tap dancing. I can't understand that. I can't see how that's possible. Just how can Foxtrot not be her favourite?
You don't have a partner with tap dancing.
Well, that's true. That's true. Yeah, because Sylvia does have to do the Foxtrot with Peter, doesn't she? So.
I'm only kidding.
Anne Denton's joined in. Hello, Anne. Karen's in as well. Hello, Karen.
Hello, Karen. Joining in on my way home from work. Oh, goodness.
Don't tell anyone.
It's a late Friday night.
Oh, don't. Well, she's only put it in a public forum. So
don't tell anyone yet.
Don't tell anyone, but...
Everyone can see that.
Yeah.
Mike has learned a samba.
That
nice.
is very fancy.
Peter said, oi. I promise I was kidding.
I've prepared the quiz. The quiz is all prepared for tomorrow.
Quiz tomorrow night, yes.
Yeah, a little quiz tomorrow night, which would be nice.
Have we told them that we've cleared out the cupboard and the back room?
Yeah, some of them know. I did a video on it, didn't I?
Did you?
I did a video on the shoes.
Oh, well, on the shoes, yeah.
Yeah.
We did use our time in the studio, and they let us just go in and clear out our cupboard and the back room. We've got one little bit to do.
We have,
haven't we? Which is not such a big thing now.
I can show them something else as well on the wonders of modern science as well, modern technology. I can. You keep talking
about the cupboard. There's not much more to say other than
no. You just keep talking about. Just waffle.
It's much more empty.
Just waffle, Kel.
Well, I can't waffle. You're the waffler.
Oh, I don't. That's not strictly true. It's not strictly true.
You are.
Yeah, I suppose I am a little bit.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Anyway, we've done some other things at the studio too, didn't we? So we've cleared out the shoe cupboard's been cleared out. So by clearing out the shoe cupboard, we
You mean our shoes?
Yeah, our shoe cupboard. We found some shoes, of course, and we got rid of some stock.
Lots of shoes, yeah.
So obviously people will know about that because we did a little video on that. But we've also got some shoes that we're going to give away.
Yes. So if they're your size, then you're lucky.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that in next week. So next week that will keep talking. I'm just doing something.
Well, what you mean our shoes? We found some old.
Yeah, we found some old. We've got some shoes that we're going to give away.
Not many, and then there's some from other people, I think, as well.
Yes. Yes, there are. Kel.
That are either going very cheap or
cheap.
Free.
Oh, this is what they're seeing now.
Oh, they're seeing this now.
Yeah, that's what we've done.
Oh, you took photos of it?
I took photos. So those of you that...
we've got some pictures of us. So yeah, they've let us do that.
And let's put some stuff up.
Nice big timetable as well.
Yeah. So I've just... they're seeing this now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we've... there we go. Yeah.
So hopefully it makes it a little bit more recognisable as a dance studio as well as a gym. But also the timetable will be put up and updated and stuff. They're nice and big as well, aren't they?
They are. Anyway, there we go.
So yeah.
Peter, you go and do the washing up. It's important. Obviously, who's doing the washing? Who's doing the drying? I broke a glass last night, which was very disappointing.
That's two glasses.
I didn't necessarily break it. The dishwasher broke it, I think.
Wow.
To be honest. And then as I got it out, it rolled and it just cracked. It didn't hit anything. It just rolled in the dishwasher and cracked. It's very disappointing.
It was probably still a little bit warm then, wasn't it?
Well, yeah.
Sometimes if a glass gets warm and then it cools down suddenly, it cracks. That's the second one this year he's done that.
I know.
Did I break something as well?
Yeah.
What did I break?
And you nearly So you've nearly burnt the house down, and
nearly
you've nearly flooded the house
and
now.
I've nearly flooded the house now, yeah. So we've done 2 major things.
Yeah, I was cooking dinner last night, and while I'm cooking dinner, the lights in the kitchen decided to go disco. And I thought, that's a bit strange. Maybe the bulbs are going or something like that. So I went over to the light switch, tried to turn the lights on, and then realised there was water pouring down the wall and out of the sockets. Yeah. Yeah. Kelly had run Ella's bath.
I forgot about it.
Come downstairs and forgotten that she'd run her bath. There we go.
The overflow pipe.
There's a problem with the overflow pipe, so we're going to have to get the panel off and check what's going on under there. Hopefully there's not too much damage.
Looks like it's done like that and then gone down the wall downstairs. But it's all dry now, so it's safe.
Yeah.
And we just got to make sure we don't overfill the bath.
Yeah.
It was about 1 inch from the top, so any much longer and we would have had a flooded bathroom.
Yeah, it was quite dangerous. But the disco was good.
It was interesting.
Yeah, the disco was good. It was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, anyway, I'm hoping nothing else goes wrong now.
No.
Yeah. Because we also discovered our stairs landing needs attention as well.
Yeah. The banister on our landing kind of broke apart. So the join, it kind of broke apart. It's old though. It's very old. Broke apart. So we had that fixed, and then it broke apart again. And then we've now realised that the floor moves.
Was doing that.
So there's been an extension added to this house subsequently, obviously a number of years ago, and it looks like they cut the stairs and then added an extra landing and made the house bigger upstairs.
They didn't attach the stairs. The main bit of wood.
The landing.
The
they didn't
support.
attach the top landing to anything. So it moves like this. So which has caused a lot of
so that because that it does that, it made the
insecurity.
The join and the banister eventually break apart.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Got out of focus.
So yeah, we've had our issues, haven't we?
We have.
With the house.
Yeah.
Yes, oops. Big oops, Kevin. Hello, Angela.
Oh, got out of focus. Hang on, let me fix that.
How did you do that?
I didn't do anything. I don't know. I just moved and.
This is thrilling television, isn't it?
Oh, people love it, Cal. People love it. There we go. That's better.
But thankfully, the stairs wasn't caused by me.
No, the stairs were not caused by you.
No.
Or me, in fact.
No.
Or even Ella. Because we blamed Ella to start with for swinging on the banister.
Swinging on the banister. We're saying, don't swing on the banister.
Because you will die. Yeah. Yeah. But anyway.
That doesn't seem to frighten her, though, does it?
Well, she's kind of fearless.
She is.
She's kind of fearless.
She got 10 out of 10 for her spelling today.
She did.
That was good news.
She practiced them in the car this morning as well on the way to school.
Way to work.
Yeah, way to work. Yeah, she goes to work now. We send her to work because
we can't.
We
so
can't.
She might
so she's
well.
going out to earn some money for us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Well, actually, she is going to earn some money for us because there's a massive market for children's YouTube channels.
I don't know how.
Oh, it's mental. It's mental, and they earn a fortune. So she's been wanting to start up her own YouTube channel for ages, and I think that we started it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about it, but we've let
we'll
her.
See.
She's recorded her first video, hasn't she?
She has.
She's so proud. She said, "I'm so proud of myself."
Yeah, I'm going to put it live this week. I've got to come up with an intro for her YouTube channel and stuff like that.
It's basically her playing with a game on her
she talks about it.
And she talks about it and stuff. Well, she doesn't really talk about it. She just sits there playing, so you just watch.
Well, she does kind of talk about what she's doing.
A little bit.
But it's massive. People on YouTube sit for hours watching other people play games.
I think it's mostly children that are watching it. Well, like
and children do the videos, not one. Children. So, but anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Young kids.
Anyway, there's some people that started it quite young. There's a guy that she watches. I can't remember the show now, but he's been doing it 8 years or something like that.
Oh, you're talking about Ryan?
Not Ryan. No, there's another fella. The one that she's been recently watching.
No, I don't know his name.
I can't remember either. Anyway, so he's been doing it for 6, 7 or 8 years, and the videos she's watching at the moment are of him as a little boy, and I think he was about 8 when he started.
He's about 14 now.
He's about 14 or something. Yeah, a bit older perhaps. Maybe he was younger, 6 or 7 when he started. Anyway, yeah. So she watched all those videos. It's very cute.
It was quite cute. So James is going to edit it.
And then we're going to do it.
And then we'll make you all watch it.
Yes, we will. Yeah, it's funny though.
Ah, yes, that's the news, I suppose. The puppy. Okay, there's a few questions here, isn't there? So yes, we are getting a puppy on the 6th of December.
Yeah.
He'll be 8 weeks then, so it's timed quite well. And yeah, we'll probably not know what it has hit us when that happens. But Ella's really, really, really excited.
Ella's wanted a puppy for as long as she's been able to know what a puppy is.
Yeah, she has.
So we got a cat to appease her because it would be easy.
That didn't work.
And it didn't work because Doris is miserable and doesn't really show much affection. Runs away.
She's incredibly beautiful, but she's a bit.
Yeah, but she's fine to look at her from a distance. But then when you go to touch her as well, she runs away.
She does.
Or she leaves a bit of hair everywhere as well. And she's supposed to be one that doesn't drop hair, and she leaves hair everywhere.
No, they all do, don't they? But she doesn't drop too much. Not like having one of those long-haired things. And they drop a lot of hair.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, so we gave in and have been looking for over a year, haven't we, for a dog? And they're either too expensive or we weren't quite sure the breed or whatever. So anyway, through a friend we found this one.
Yes, we're very lucky. Very lucky.
So we just thought, right, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Poo bags, yeah.
Oh.
I know, but when we told, I wish I'd filmed Ella's reaction when we told her because
it would have been amazing actually.
Yeah, crazy. She absolutely. We told her. I showed her a picture of him, and we said, "What do you think about this puppy?" She said, "Yeah, I like him." What do you really think? Do you think you'd like him? Yeah, I want him. She said. I think she would have said that to any picture of a dog that we'd showed her. We said, "Well, he's your puppy, then we're going to get him." And she just burst into tears.
Well, she stopped, didn't she? We thought, "Oh my God, what's wrong with her?"
And she,
and then she just welled up and just.
Well, you'd honestly think she'd hurt herself, like she'd fallen over and hurt herself the way she cried.
It was worse than the water pouring out of the light switch last night. There was that much.
Yes.
That many tears flooding from her eyes.
Yeah.
It was very sweet though.
Yeah, she was so overwhelmed with emotion.
She was.
It's making me well up now. I don't want to well up. I'm not going to cry.
No, don't worry. What are we drinking? We're drinking some red wine that we thought was white, but it's actually red. And it is. Someone bought us a gift and anonymously sent us some wine, I think, to help us get through the
lockdown again.
I don't know, what is it? It's Australian.
Yes, it's a Shiraz.
Oh, yes. Not HB.
No, that was white. That was a white one.
Shiraz, Australian Shiraz. I can't remember which one it's called.
It's a young one. It's young.
It's a Jong wine. It's a very Jong wine. I'll have to explain that in a minute. When will we have details of the next year's dance holiday? It's already there, Peter. The details are already on our website. I will send you a link. Actually, I'll post a link now to that. So if you want to see it,
that's in April, isn't it? So hopefully by then everything will be.
Oh, it better be.
Somewhat normal.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think we've basically said, if anything happens and it's not normal by then obviously everything's refundable, isn't it?
Oh, everything's refundable. The hotel's refundable as well. So, I haven't updated it on the website. Idiots.
You can't send the link then.
No, I've updated it on the website, but not on the shop. I've called it 2021, but I haven't changed the date here.
Oh.
No, this is right. I just haven't changed that bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what is the exact dates?
The exact date is not that.
No, you haven't got.
I have got it. If you just bear with me 1 second, caller.
Okay. Sorry. Sounds like I'm harassing you for the date.
I know. I need to change. I didn't realise I hadn't done that.
Don't break.
25th of April to 29th of April. So I'm going to send that through now. I'm going to send it on here. There we go. Where are we? Who next? So there's details there. TikTok is where it's at. No, she's never doing TikTok ever.
For kids. Yeah.
No, she's not doing TikTok. No. I can control YouTube. I can't control TikTok. Marina Taylor knows a good puppy trainer. We've already got one booked, haven't we?
Yeah, it's one that lives near us actually.
Might be the same one.
It might be. Yeah.
It might be the same one.
I found him online and we've been talking about it. So yeah, he seems really good, and he's very local to us, so it makes it easy.
Maybe Doris will be happier with a new friend in Buddy. Well, maybe.
She might be.
She might try to eat him, though.
No, I doubt it. But I think what will be good is that the attention, the unwanted attention that Doris gets is all going to go towards the puppy. And, obviously, the dog as they grow and become friends. Which will mean then Doris won't get the annoyance that she normally gets. So that might actually make her want to be a little bit more affable, mightn't it?
Let's hope so.
Either that, or she'll be even more miserable and she'll just be under the bed all day like she pretty much does now.
Marina's the puppy trainer.
Ah.
Sorry, Marina, I didn't know that.
Know.
We didn't know.
No, I didn't know.
We didn't know about that, sorry.
Oh.
Give the dog a decent doggy name. It's called Buddy.
He's going to be called Buddy, yeah. Little Buddy. Oh, talking of cats.
What did I want to call him? I wanted to call him Croissant.
Yeah.
Croissant. Obviously because he's French.
Yeah, Bichon Frise.
Yeah.
French, I think.
Croissant.
I liked Pierre.
Yeah. Marmite was another one.
Marmite. Yeah, it's because he's pure white.
Yeah.
So we thought Marmite was quite funny.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Marina. Yes. We will bear that in mind.
My brother used to have a car called Marina. Well, it was called a Marina. It was a Marina.
Were they Morris?
Yeah, Morris Marina. Yeah, purple it was.
I'm sure she's heard that before.
I'm sure, and it had this wonderful, horrible, plasticky smell of it because it was like the seats were made of plastic, vinyl probably. I remember it vividly. Yeah, and he had these two switches on.
Jane's cat's Marmite.
That means no, she does not called Marmite. Some people like it, some people don't.
No, the cat is called Marmite.
No. Some people no, it's not.
It is.
It's called that because some
people don't.
I remember
now that Andrew said it, I remember that Jane's cat's called Marmite.
Because it's brown.
It's black.
No. Marmite's dark. I can't speak.
Well, maybe it's.
Marmite is dark brown.
Maybe it's a blacky brown. I don't know.
Blacky brown.
But anyway, you get it.
I do.
Morris Boatyard Stingray. Lots of
Aquamarina. When I was at school, we started this little school magazine called Stingray.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We were funny, us three. Anyway, it didn't go very far.
Oh, Margaret had water pouring out of a light fitting last winter. Broken tile on the roof.
That's a euphemism for she wet herself.
I'm sorry, Margaret. I'm sorry. There's nothing you can say. He'll always say something ridiculous.
Yeah. Oh yeah, broken tile, Margaret. Water pouring out, yeah.
So what else is there?
There's nothing else actually. Nothing else. No, I was just
Christmas
playing.
is coming. It's a
month. We started putting our decorations up. So those of you that join in for Kelly's Tuesday daytime class, the last one of our little lockdown period, you'll get to do it in a festive environment.
Slightly, yeah. We don't have the tree yet.
We might have by then though. That's the first.
Well, that's this weekend.
December the 1st.
That would mean we'd have to do it.
We normally get it on December the 1st, don't we? So it'll have to be after that.
We normally get the first week of December, so it'll be next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Because we're not getting it this weekend, are we?
No. Well, no, we'll get it during the week. We'll go after school, won't we, pick it up?
Well, normally we would go the first weekend, so that would be next Saturday. So it'll be after.
So it'll be Saturday the 5th.
Yeah.
Well, I can't. I'm teaching.
Or whenever.
We'll find a time.
Normally we do it on a Sunday.
We'll find a chance. We can't go on Sunday the 6th.
Why?
We've got a dog coming.
Well, we have, yeah. I don't know when we're going to do it.
We'll find it.
I have to go after school, perhaps.
That's what I just said.
Did you?
Yes.
I wasn't listening. Sorry.
Maybe Thursday. Anyway, yeah, we did, Darren. It was with.
Why don't you name him after your favourite wine?
I like Margaret's comment. I hate you, James. Yeah. Thanks, Margaret. Thank you very much. Name him after our favourite wine.
Mine.
Well, then would be Dom, wouldn't he?
Dom Krug.
Yeah.
There's many. It'd be hard to narrow it down to one, wouldn't it? Over the years.
Just got him Champers.
Champers.
Yeah.
No, I don't think.
No, he's going to be called Buddy. Ella's named him Buddy.
Yeah. I quite like it because it reminds me of the Elf buddy.
Yeah, he's mental.
That film.
He's energetic and mental, isn't he, as well? Yeah.
Apparently he's quite like, cutie.
Yeah.
So which will be good for Ella.
Darren, I did it with a guy called Alex Overton and someone else. Alex Overton, Alex... I want to say Edmead. It wasn't Edmead, Alex Edmead. It was someone else. Anyway, there was 3 of us. Alex Overton, someone else, and me. We came up with this little stingray. Didn't last very long. I think we did like 3 little things. That was it. 3 magazines.
Someone says he remembers Nucleus.
Yeah, there was another magazine around.
Another magazine. How many magazines have you had?
No, I wasn't involved with Nucleus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And Darren, did you know that Elite Dangerous was free on the Epic Games Network, and you missed it if you didn't get it?
I think I've just seen myself roll my eyes at you. I didn't realise that I rolled my eyes at you.
Elite Dangerous is pretty good. I love it. So some people here may well have played Elite when they were children or younger adults.
I don't even know what you're talking
about. People would know about it.
Is this on?
It was a big game in the 80s.
Or like,
yeah, a big game in the 80s.
An Atari.
No. It was on a. I think it
Did
was
you
on.
have Atari over here?
Yeah, of course we had Atari.
Oh, they had those things you stick them in.
Yeah, cartridges.
Yeah.
I don't know if you had it on cartridge.
We had those.
But we had Elite. I had Elite on a tape on my Spectrum. And now you can get it, and it's fully immersive and interactive and live, in the size of the Milky Way. The actual Milky Way. It's fascinating.
James is into all this stuff and I'm not.
Yeah.
At all, as you might have gathered. Oops.
I am actually a bit of a geek.
He's very much a geek. What did you make me watch today?
We watched. Yeah.
He made me watch this.
It was a little YouTube channel. While having some lunch, it was on YouTube. This is not very interesting for those of you that are cool dudes, but it was actual sizes of science fiction spacecraft. So all spaceships in science fiction films and
so like
games,
Star
that sort of thing.
Wars, Star Trek.
The actual scale size of the spaceships in relation to land and
what size they would actually be if they were real.
Yeah, and they did it compared to New York City, didn't they?
Yeah.
So I thought it was fun. You sat and watched it. You seemed quite intrigued.
In the end, I did sit and watch it.
You were quite intrigued, weren't you?
I wanted to see what the biggest thing was, and it ended up being bigger than the sun.
It was a million times. It was massive.
It was preposterous.
It was preposterous or preposterous.
Yes, that one.
Yeah. Yeah. See, Peter Maisy knows what I'm talking about. Elite, that's a blast from the past.
Angela's yawning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. The new version's brilliant, Peter. She's fallen asleep. Oh, shame. Angela's gone. Never mind. Never mind.
Cheers. You have to talk about something else.
Well,
now
no.
she's laughing.
I saw that too, but didn't recognise most of them. Oh, there was a lot of them that were computer game ones, Darren, but I didn't know them either, but yeah.
Some of them are for like films and computer games and...
It was the one of them was a Star Trek thing. It was enormous.
Yeah, that was one of the biggest ones.
That was the biggest one, yeah. Yeah, made the sun look like a bowling ball.
Silly though.
I know.
Silly.
I know, it's not real.
I know it's not real.
It could be though. I'm sure that actually out there somewhere.
Someone obviously put a lot of effort into putting that together.
Yeah.
I don't know what's sadder, watching it or putting it together.
Well, no, it's quite easy, I think, if you know the software. It's all about software, isn't it? I'm actually finding this quite interesting. Me, Darren, and Peter Maisy are finding this quite interesting.
Oh dear.
Instruction manual, Peter. What are you talking about?
It's 2 pages.
I don't read instruction
James
manuals.
doesn't read instructions.
I just get on with it and learn as I go.
No, not for anything, do you?
Nope.
Not for IKEA furniture.
Nope.
Nothing.
Nope. That's not true about IKEA furniture.
You don't read anything for IKEA furniture.
To be honest, you don't really need to, do you? I used to be a master builder in Lego, so I don't need to read instructions.
Oh, so that was your training.
Yeah.
You didn't know it then, did you? But
no, I did not. I was a master Lego builder.
A master Lego builder turned IKEA constructor.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Ella's not into Lego at all. So.
No, she likes Playmobil.
Yeah, doesn't mind Playmobil.
Not Lego though.
Not dolls though. Not interested in dolls at all, is she?
No.
Not
I tried actually. I think it was for her birthday. I said, "Oh, what about this nice like sort of doll?" It was kind of I suppose like a doll that would be her age-ish, maybe a little bit younger. She said, no. I was like, well, don't then.
All she's interested in is animals.
Mostly animals, isn't it?
Yeah.
And superheroes.
Yeah.
She's quite boyish.
Yeah.
I was a bit of a tomboy when I was little though. I wouldn't wear dresses or skirts or anything like that.
She still doesn't. She'd rather go out naked.
Oh, stop it. As if.
Enjoy, Angela. Enjoy your wine.
Good night.
If the instructions don't fit in a cassette inlay, I'm not interested.
Peter spent entire working life programming big computers.
Big computers. In capital letters, big. Yeah. I did some of that as well. 10, print, James is the greatest. 20, go to 10. Enter. Done. All up the screen.
Is that coding, is it?
Yeah, a little bit. All up the screen. If you put a comma, I think, at the end, it went diagonally. Yeah, it's very clever. That was about it for me.
We started it, but I never took any interest, which was probably silly because at my age, that's when IT...
Oh, capital letters, very big.
We're very impressed.
Yeah, very impressed. Very impressed.
But yeah, I remember like IT, getting like a job in IT was really well paid because obviously only a few people could do it. So I should have studied it.
You should have done, shouldn't you?
But it wasn't my thing.
Wasn't your bag, baby?
No, not my
Neither is this wine.
No.
No, it's too heavy. Too heavy.
Shame.
I'll stick to my sparkling water, thank you.
Don't be so pompous. Sometimes. Anyway, what else is there?
I don't know, I'm waiting for some questions.
Come on then, send us a question.
No one's come up with questions at all.
No, they just listen to us.
They do waffle on, don't they?
They're not waffling, we are.
No, listening to us waffle on.
Oh, listen, yes, okay.
Yeah. 10 individuals sitting there watching us.
10 accounts. 10
yeah,
Facebook
and then
accounts.
3 on Facebook, YouTube, sorry. I know. Yeah, I've got nothing really to say. Is the cat coming in?
She's looking.
Yeah.
She's keeping her distance.
Well, if you aren't going to play the quiz tomorrow night, just drop us a message on the usual WhatsApp number.
You haven't tested me yet, have you?
No, I'm going to do it after this. As soon as we finish this, I'm going to test you.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah, I need to. You're the benchmark, Kel. Because then if
I'm the benchmark, then
if you get it, if you get high marks,
to make them all feel good.
If you get the high marks on it, then I know I've done it too easy.
Oh, thank you.
Are you happy with your lockdown level or very sad? I don't know what you mean by lockdown level.
I think she means the tiers.
Oh, right, okay.
Well, we're in tier 2.
We're in tier 2, like almost. Well, there's only 3 places in the country that aren't tier 2.
So I suppose we're.
And I don't want to live on the Isle of Wight.
No.
Or the Isle of Scilly. And Cornwall's not bad, but there's nothing really going on down in Cornwall.
There's not a lot of dancing.
It's nice to sit in Cornwall and look at stuff.
Yeah.
But it's a bit sleepy, isn't it?
I'd quite like it.
It'd be quite nice.
Yeah, so tier 2, I suppose we can't complain, really.
Well, no, we can complain.
I mean...
And we do.
Yes, but yeah. I think, I mean, it seems a little unfair, doesn't it? Because I think down here, compared to other places, numbers are relatively low, aren't they, still?
Let's not get political.
I'm not getting political.
No, I was about to, so let's come off the subject.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, in answer to it, I'm not happy, but then I won't be happy until all this is over, really, to be honest.
I think that's true.
But
I mean, won't be really, really happy until it's kind of...
The way that we've interpreted the information, which is still ambiguous, is that we can continue as we were before.
Yeah. I think we'd be much unhappier if we couldn't do classes. That would be...
Yeah. I mean, whilst the online stuff works, it's not practical. it really isn't practical at all.
Not long term, is it? I mean, it's all right as a short
and it's so difficult doing it in our dining room. Our dining room's tiny, really. So it's so difficult to do it. It's very difficult. And we have to move all the furniture to do it and then put it all back, and it's tricky. It's tricky. So being able to go to the studio and do stuff is much easier for us. Yeah. So there we go. So what are you in up there, down there in Brighton, Sarah?
I imagine it's tier 2 as well.
I think it might be. I would think so. What do we... Go on.
Peter's upped the viewing numbers by
I noticed, and so has Jonathan and Teresa as well, so thanks very much. So these numbers of ours are inflated.
You could at least lie to us to make us feel better. And there was a dinner question, wasn't there? What are we having for dinner? I don't think we are. We'll get Ella something.
We had a very big lunch. And
it was far too much
Yeah,
food.
we're still quite full.
Yeah, we had this like sandwich wrap thing. And it was quite big, so we're pretty full. Yeah. And it was quite late in the day when we had it, so...
Margaret says that we don't take her into consideration I don't take her into consideration when I'm doing the quiz. I did think of you today when I was doing the quiz, Margaret. I did think of you today. I thought of what you would say, but unfortunately, unless you write it for yourself, I don't know what you know, do I? I have no idea what anyone knows.
It's painful on your head too. What's painful on our head too?
I don't know what she's talking about.
We don't know. We've lost track.
So what do you mean it's painful on your head, Teresa? I'm not entirely sure. And the washing up's done, which is good.
Well done.
Well done, Peter.
So, yeah, Brighton is on tier 2.
Reviewed every 2 weeks, so...
yeah.
Well, before Christmas, when everything's allowed to be open for 5 days anyway.
Yeah, that's a bit strange, isn't it?
She was on a different level there. See, dining room chandelier. I wouldn't call it a chandelier.
No.
But yes, it's not necessarily designed for walking underneath.
No.
So no, it's not great.
No.
It's not great.
Well, it was only ever supposed to be a dining room.
Where we used to live was actually better for it. Where Matteo and Jessica now live, much better.
Yeah.
So they've got loads of space actually, because they've also got no furniture. So it's really helpful.
Well, they do, but they've got very little large furniture.
Yeah. So they've got lots of space to do their stuff.
They just push it back, don't they? And they've got quite a big space.
Yeah.
Especially for Latin. Yeah. Obviously, Latin is a lot easier.
Oh, it's so easy. It's a doddle.
I don't mean
Latin's a doddle.
I don't mean it like that.
Ballroom's where it's at. Ballroom's so difficult.
It?
I mean, if you can master ballroom, you're a proper dancer.
No, I don't mean it like that. I'm talking about in terms of space.
I'm messing about.
You're so irritating.
Yes, I've got a headache from this. I don't think I can drink any more of that. Honestly, I'm really
sorry.
Don't
do that. No, don't do that.
Why not?
Just leave it alone. Put it down.
I don't want it.
Just put it down.
But I don't want it.
Stop being annoying. Just put it down. You're so stupid. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's kind of it, isn't it?
It is.
I think we've...
I'll tell you what though, with these latest rules, it does mean that dance competitions can go ahead.
Yeah, that bit I didn't understand.
It can go ahead. But you have to have half the capacity.
Half capacity, yeah.
So if you've got a ballroom that can take 500 people, you can only have 250 people.
Yeah, it's a bit...
odd.
Yes. Yes, especially since you're not supposed to mix households.
Yeah.
None of it ever makes sense, does it? So.
Yeah, I don't understand. I suppose that would be for arenas, I suppose, that have got seating in place already. Perhaps.
I don't know about hotels.
We put seating down.
Yeah,
I don't know. Well, we still can't run the comp in February anyway, because the hotel aren't doing anything till March.
It's all a bit ambiguous, isn't it?
No, I mean, but if you're in a tier 2 and you go to a tier 1, you have to still act as though you're in a tier 2.
Yes.
So you're marked, Peter, with tier 2, branded. Maybe you should wear some sort of thing on your arm, so we know. And then if you go to the Isle of Wight, you've got to still behave as though you're a tier 2 person in a tier 1. So it's all very
it's all a bit strange.
It's so strange, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Yeah. That's wording's in place though, isn't it? For people who live in tier 3 moving, going somewhere else,
to
and then it's acting normal.
Places, yeah.
So if you're on the border between a tier 3 and a tier 2, you can't just go across the border and go to dinner, can you? Supposedly. But I mean, how difficult How difficult is it to do that?
I mean, yeah.
Because if you get stopped when you go into a restaurant, can I have your name and address, please? And you put something, you can easily write Pluto.
But also, if you're doing that to, say, someone who's working behind the desk just taking the booking or whatever, are they really going to check your postcode and find out which tier your postcode is?
Where's your ID? Show me your ID. That's nonsense, isn't it?
I can't see how that could work, nonsense. Really.
Yeah.
But I don't think people are going to be that desperate to go, well, I suppose if they've been in lockdown in tier 3 for a long time, they might be.
Are you saying what to what I said, Peter? As in that if you live in... So let's say, you live in Fareham. If you then travel to... I don't know what the closest tier 3 is. If you go to Kent, for instance, the whole of Kent's in tier 3, isn't it? No, it doesn't work. No, so if someone in Kent... No, hang on. I'll start again.
Someone in tier 3...
Someone in tier 3 is not allowed to go... Basically, restaurants aren't open in tier 3.
No.
You can't go to a restaurant in tier 3.
So if you came to tier 2...
So if you live in Kent... and came to the Isle of Wight, you wouldn't be allowed to go into... You technically are not allowed to go into a restaurant.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what the wording says.
I don't see how they can.
How can they stop that? How do they know?
Well, they can't, surely.
That's just nonsense.
Unless, like I say, they're checking your address. When you
How do they know?
I don't know.
Where do they get the proof from?
I don't know.
Papers. Show me your papers. Documentation.
Yes, that's what he was saying. What to?
Yeah, it's nonsense. That if you have a little look at the wording on it, it's on the government website. The link. Once you type in your postcode, and then it tells you what tier you're in. Then there's a link to the government, all the details of each tier, and in that it tells you that if you travel out of your tier, you have to into a higher tier. Sorry, you have to ensure that you stay. This is it. It's confusing to explain it. If you travel to a lower tier than your tier, you have to behave as though you are still in your tier. That's it, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I
don't know. Honestly, do you know there's that saying, if you put enough monkeys in a room, they will eventually write the full works of Shakespeare. If you put enough monkeys in enough rooms with enough typewriters, they'll eventually come up with it. Honestly, I think they've tried that experiment with these.
Maybe it's monkeys writing the rules. It could be, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just bizarre.
What film? There was a film with a lot of monkeys on typewriters. Gosh, I wish I can remember what that was.
I don't know. I'm not sure what are you saying yes to, Sarah?
I think she's
what
saying
I
yes
said before, or about the monkeys?
To your explanation.
Or about the monkeys?
Kevin's had to cancel his trip to the Isle of Wight.
I think that's Linda. I think Linda's on Kevin's.
Linda,
yeah. Why have you had to cancel it, Linda? Is that because you're not allowed?
I guess because she's tier 2.
No, you're still allowed to go out of your tier. Yeah.
But you're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah. But, I mean, Margaret, your comment is about being sensible and considerate. That's just life, isn't it? Is that not just normal life?
It should be.
Is that just normal? Isn't it? Do you not normally... You should wash your hands, normally. And you should normally not cough in someone's face. Really.
So, yeah. So, Peter says, so if he goes to a tier 3, then I can go to a restaurant if they were open. Yes, that's how I understand it.
So it doesn't work the other way round, unfortunately, because in tier 3, of course, everything's closed.
Is retail open in tier 3?
Retail's open, though. So you go shopping in tier 3.
So you can do your Christmas shopping.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense to go to a tier 3 if you're in a tier 2, unless there's something specific.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, I mean, if you live in tier 3 and you go across the boundary to a tier 2 to go to a restaurant, technically you're not allowed to.
I know, it's all a bit silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh dear. That's my sentiments.
Yeah.
I listen to the bits I need to know and then I block the rest out.
Yeah.
No, not allowed to travel to her daughter-in-law. Said not to go over.
I think the Isle of Wight's a bit different, of course. It's an island, isn't it? So it's easier for them to police that.
Yeah.
If you don't live on the island, why are you going there? Why are you going here for? What's your reasoning?
Next you'll see boats travelling just to the Isle of Wight, just trying to get on board.
Well, we could swim it.
To visit them.
We could swim it.
Yeah,
you could swim it, actually. It's not that far.
You could swim. Be a bit cold.
Yeah. Get a little outboard motor on your back. Or put a fin on your back like you're a shark. You'd clear a path, wouldn't you? Everyone would be like,
and then everyone would stay away, yeah. See, I don't think there's that... Well, there's lots of people that have family on the Isle of Wight and stuff, though, isn't there?
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah, it's sad, isn't it? That they can't visit and stuff.
Well, that's the Dizzyfeet phone.
Are you sure?
I think so. Yes, it was. Well, well, good evening. We were about to finish.
Blendworth Beauties.
Have just joined us to say good evening, and you're a bit late.
But we're on Facebook and YouTube. We're not on WhatsApp.
Well, yeah, I don't know what she's watching on. We've got even more people watching us on YouTube now.
Well, perhaps they're watching on YouTube.
Oh, it just dropped off. Literally as I said that, it dropped off.
Okay then, bye.
There you go. Peter's worked with two guys who swum to the island.
Gosh. I would not like to do that. No. I don't like swimming in oceans. I grew up in Australia, so...
We don't have sharks or jellyfish, though.
I was pretty terrified of the ocean.
Well, we might do, but if we do, then there's nothing that's dangerous, really, in our water. The most dangerous thing is the water itself.
Where I used to live, people used to swim in the little...
Inlets?
Yes. I can't remember what they called them now. Anyway.
Inlets?
Yeah, no, there was another word.
Canals?
Canals, yeah. No, not canals. There was something else. Anyway. And there would be sharks and stuff in those canals. No, for God's sake.
Okay.
There would be sharks and stuff.
Right.
And people used to swim in them.
Well, they're only going to eat them if they're hungry.
No, these were, I think they called them bull sharks.
Oh, right.
And they're particularly aggressive type of sharks. Obviously, they see a human.
But they're not very big, though, are they?
Big enough. Cause some damage.
Okay.
People are crazy. I never used to swim in the oceans. I think I did a few where we were in nets, big stingray nets. And then where I grew up, we had a rock pool, which was technically kind of had a barrier between you and everything else, but it was filled with seawater. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah. I'd much rather just go in a pool where I can see the bottom.
What a lovely story, Kel. What a lovely story.
To talk about, isn't it?
Lovely story.
You don't swim in the Solent, you just go through the motions. Okay. Float.
You wouldn't want to swim in the Solent, though. It's a shipping lane, basically, isn't it? It'd be disgusting. Yeah.
That's an unpleasant thought.
Yeah.
We once went to those forts, didn't we? The Solent forts.
We did go to the Solent fort, yes.
Yeah, that was nice. Yeah. Nice little experience.
It was nice. Except you got very sick
going
because
really,
it was a bit rough, wasn't it, going over from Portsmouth? Yeah.
I've never been seasick.
It was quite rough, though.
It was unexpected because I wasn't typically that sort of person to get seasick, car sick. But now I do get a little bit car sick. But yeah, I got proper.
You did. You did. Sea swimming all year round is all the rage, but that's in Brighton, probably.
It's probably nicer
on seaside resorts, not necessarily in the Solent.
Lots of people do it in London, though, don't they?
Where?
I don't know. Not the Thames. I don't know. I've seen where people go swimming.
Swimming baths?
No.
You do understand that where London is, don't you? You know where London is. There's no seaside in London. There's no coast.
No, not seaside. Rivers and stuff.
Well, there's the River Thames.
Yeah.
But in central London, they wouldn't necessarily go in that.
Are there not parts of that are okay?
But at the ends, perhaps, but not in the city, because I think the Thames is pretty unpleasant.
Oh, I don't know.
I think it's very busy with boats and stuff. I don't know, Kel. I need some evidence.
London the Serpentine. Maybe that's what.
Maybe.
I don't know.
The coast, though. I mean, people go to the coast, don't they? Generally, to go swimming in the sea.
Well, anyway, that was Australia, but the canals were in a city.
Yeah, but how many cities in Australia are not on the coast?
Well, quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where I lived wasn't. Where I lived was on the coast. Yeah, but you're still in the city with these canals that run through.
Yes, but it's on a coast. It's a coastal city.
Yes.
London's not a coastal city, of course, is it? No. And Leon the Solent is actually not in the the same bit as it's on the edge, isn't it?
Hailing Island.
Yeah. Well, you could be quite Olga. Who said you could join in all of a sudden?
Anyway, people go swimming in places where I wouldn't necessarily want to. There you go.
Julian said you can go swimming in your kitchen.
Yes.
We could have done yesterday
We've
almost.
already discussed that.
Yeah, you missed that discussion, but Kelly explained that actually it was her fault.
It was my fault. I felt quite mortified about it.
Yeah.
I felt like a prize idiot.
So you've done fire, you've done water, all we need now is ice.
There's not that much you can do with ice other than the freezer.
Or maybe...
antibiotics dose before you go,
I wouldn't want to go swimming.
See, when I was a kid, we did go swimming in rivers and stuff. And I remember as a kid always ending up with sort of tropical ear infections and stuff like that. Mm.
They used to wear little shirts and they had little umbrellas. Yeah, da 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 da. Yeah, da da da. It was very tropical, wasn't it? You mean topical, don't you?
No, they could. No. Oh, he's gonna Google it.
I am gonna Google it.
I'm Googling as well. We're racing.
Alright, it's tropical ear. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Alright. I stand corrected.
Trying to make me out to be an idiot.
Alright. But you can also have I think it's a topical treatment, isn't it?
I had
topical antibiotics. That's what it is, yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
But I had a tropical ear infection, which made me very poorly.
Hmm. Yeah. Don't go. No, we would never go ice skating, Linda, because we are dancers.
No.
We would never take that risk. Ice skating or skiing or roller skating.
No.
Or playing football.
No extreme. Well, you've done that.
Yeah.
And you hurt yourself.
I did hurt myself. But that's because I hit a fabulous shot that the goalkeeper parried out and it hit me. I hit the shot so hard and it hit his gloves. He punched it out so hard it came back at me and hit my ankle and pushed me over. Made me roll on my ankle. It's mental. I did it to myself. No, it's not. No, Olga, I'm often wrong. Just not necessarily when it involves you.
Oh dear. For once I got one over on you.
When?
About the tropical ear infection.
We questioned it. We queried it. And then we checked the facts and I admitted that you were right and I was wrong.
Yeah. I'm just saying, for once I got one over on you.
It's not one over on me, because I said it's topical, isn't it?
Because whenever I say something that I believe is true, you quite often say, no, Cal, that's not. No.
Yeah, those are the things.
And you're always so adamant.
No, I wasn't adamant about this one. This is why I checked it. When we don't check things, it's because I know I'm right.
Now, there was a particular...
Go on, tell me.
There was a particular step in tango where you were adamant that you were right.
Yeah. 5-step. Yeah, I know. These things do happen sometimes.
You've started something now, see?
These things do happen sometimes.
Yes.
Yeah, not very often.
No.
Not very often.
But I don't like it because you make me question myself.
Maybe it's all a test, Kel.
Maybe
to develop you as a person. You're doing all right, girl. You're doing all right. You're getting there. You're getting there.
We say you won, Kelly. Cheers.
Yes, cheers. Cheers.
Oh, stop it. With your sparkling water.
Oh, it's so good. Best investment we ever had in lockdown.
The soda stream.
Soda stream. Well, that's it, I'm done now. I've had enough now.
Gonna leave it on that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the new puppy. Oh, we've talked about that already.
We've done it, you missed it, Olga. We've been here since 6:30.
Yeah. He's coming soon.
Yeah.
I'll share him on Facebook.
He's going to have to come to the studio.
He is. Yeah.
So we're going to have to ask permission for that.
Yeah. They might not like that very much, might they? We'll just have to deal with it.
We will. Yeah. We've got our own keys now for the whole place.
They're not going to let you keep those.
Well, they're not offering back. And he said that I can go in.
Yeah.
Do what I need to do. Honestly, I don't think they are. He did. I've got the message. So if anyone wants... Should we go tomorrow night, couldn't we? Have a little party. Should we go tomorrow night and have a party?
It's too cold there.
Not if you're moving around, it's not. Just have to do it with the lights off. Silent, boring party. All bring your headphones. all bring your wireless headphones. We'll all link up.
Oh, you mean inviting everyone else as well?
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, okay. All right. Olga thinks I was inviting her. Oh, no, I have kids, James. I thought she meant I have kids as in...
Oh, you meant because of what you just said? No, she put that up earlier.
Yeah. Can't be here at 6:30. Fair enough.
We've just left ours downstairs.
Yeah, she's just downstairs cooking dinner. She's how's she getting on chopping those lemons? Ella, how are you getting on chopping those lemons? Ella.
Oh, just leave her alone. Tomorrow night is the quiz, yes. Quiz tomorrow night if you fancy it.
5 rounds tomorrow. 4 rounds of 5 questions, 1 round of 10 questions.
Oh.
I know, it's exciting, isn't it?
It'd be a Saturday night of...
Yeah. This will be the end then.
She's not going to know what you're talking about.
No. I'm just going to get someone to say hello and then goodbye. Right, come and say hello and goodbye to everyone.
Hello.
And I'll say goodbye. There you go, off you go. We've been talking about
your puppy. Buddy.
Wait, was last day 9 days?
Yeah, you got 9 days left.
No, now 8 days.
No, it's still the same as it was this morning, darling.
8 days tomorrow.
That's a face of excitement. So what are we going to call your puppy?
Buddy.
Boris.
No, Buddy.
That would be a name to call him, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Boris.
Yeah.
Boris and Doris.
That would be a name to call Doris, not...
No, the Prime Minister's called Boris, Ella.
Oh.
And he's not very popular at the moment.
Oh.
So...
Yeah. I know. I think he's more popular than Nick Hancock.
Well, whatever.
Anyway.
But anyway.
No, you're not calling him Boris.
We're not going to call him Boris.
Buddy, aren't we?
Buddy,
Sure.
buddy.
And what kind of dog is he?
A chihuahua.
It's not a
What?
chihuahua.
A chihuahua.
A Bichon Frise.
A bison frise.
That's how you pronounce it?
How do you... Bichon Frise? I think so. Sounds a bit German, actually.
I'm sure they said they're French.
Frise.
How...
Bison frisa. Sa.
I was going to say something. I forgot what I was going to say already.
Oh, stop it.
Fine. What are you doing to my head?
And
Right.
where's Poppy going to sleep, Ella?
In my bedroom.
In your bedroom. Yeah. Not in your bed, though.
No, not on my bed.
No.
Because otherwise I might...
You might roll on him, mightn't you?
He might be chaotic.
We've got him a little bed, haven't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
We've
I
got some
know...
toys.
And I think the bear might help him go to sleep.
Yeah, it's a comfort one, isn't it?
Yeah. So then you don't have to go down, and then you might lay on him, or the dog. So then,
No, well, he'll be safe. We'll keep him safe.
yeah, because he'll be, and he'll just be. But when he has a bad dream,
He'll probably keep us all up for a few nights until he gets used to it. They cry a lot.
I'll be like.
See, I've been through it, but you and Daddy haven't been through it, so you're in for a bit of a shock.
I'm quite a heavy sleeper.
Yeah, you are.
So
yeah.
it'll be fine.
Mm.
You'll be dealing with it. It's your dog. You'll be clearing up the poo.
Well, guess what I will do?
What will you do?
When
Wee-wees.
when he cries,
Yes.
I will pet him on the head and put the probably bear, like blue bear, a bit closer to him.
Right.
And then give him a kiss goodnight again, and then hopefully.
Keep going, and he'll
You
keep
keep-
going,
you'll keep
and he'll
whining
keep
him,
going.
Yeah.
He will stop though. He will get used to it.
Neh. Neh.
So anyway, yeah, we'll be in for a few sleepless nights, I think.
Wonderful.
Neh.
Wonderful.
Puppy name COVID or clinics.
Buddy.
Nah.
The puppy's called Buddy.
Neh.
Shh.
Neh.
Ella,
Ella, that's
don't
quite
don't
annoying.
make silly noises.
Right, have you had enough talking to the world? Because all the world are watching.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I'm on my own. Yeah, probably. I will now have 4 children to look after.
I will now have pizza.
I will now have 4 pizzas.
No, 4 children.
And what now have?
Do you get it, Ella? 4 children. How would I have 4 children?
I haven't 4 husbands.
4 husbands?
No.
So, how many children have I got?
1.
1. So, who would make up the other 3?
Lily.
Who?
Lily.
No, we're talking about in our households.
I don't
Who is Mummy trying to say is a child in this house?
Me.
You? Anyone else?
Kind of Doris.
Yeah.
Kind of Doris.
Kind of
Because
Doris.
she's just turned 2. So
Well, we have to look after her, don't we?
Yeah.
And who else are we going to have to look after when he arrives?
Buddy.
So that's 3. So who else could there be that we need to look after? Or that Mummy needs to look after?
I don't know.
See, she knows
You
what she's
don't
talking
know.
about. She knows the score, this child. She knows.
Daddy.
Don't she? Do you not think that Daddy looks after you and Mummy and Doris?
Sometimes. You don't look after Doris.
No, not really. She looks after herself mostly. Daddy's a
That's
child too.
good,
Don't you start, Darren. Don't you start.
Of
I can't
course
see
I'm
yourself.
joking.
Good. Yeah,
You know I'm joking.
Do it.
But I do look after you.
And you are very well kept.
I'm not saying you don't look after me too.
No, you're a kept woman.
I'm not a kept woman.
I'm going to take care. I'm going to eat 4, 5
Not a kept woman. That's for sure.
I'm going to eat 6 pizzas now, so I'm going to order them. Okay. Let me just do it.
How are you going to order them?
I think actually we're going to go now.
I think it's time, isn't it?
Yeah, we're going to go now.
Oh, thank you.
Right,
Can I
Ella,
have someone's money? Just a little bit.
say goodbye to everyone because
Just
we're going to go now.
£2.
We're going to go now.
Bye night.
You might see them tomorrow if you're going to come to the quiz.
Thank you.
Yeah, quiz tomorrow.
You can have some pizza if you want.
I think they're all full. I don't think they want
I
any.
think everybody else has had their dinner.
Yeah. We're not having any dinner, so I'm
Do you
not
want some?
hungry.
No. I'll save it for later. I don't want to eat in front of people.
I want to eat. Oh,
Right.
You can stick it in your mouth.
Wave goodbye to
Mwah.
everyone. I think we're going out of focus again.
We're going to go, everyone. So, see you all later,
Bye
everybody.
till
Thank you very
tomorrow.
much for tuning in. And thank you for
Thank you for all the support.
thank you very much for all your support. Yes.
We do appreciate it.
Yes. Yes.
Your window into our crazy life, yeah, certainly is crazy. Especially with this one in the background.
Yes. Anyway, we will. Don't scream and shout, because that'll blow their ears off. Anyway, see you all tomorrow night if you're coming to the quiz, and if not, we'll see you hopefully. Tuesday daytime, Kelly's in, isn't she? And Sunday night as well. Don't forget, Mateo and Jessica's classes are still running online as well, and we're completely out of focus. So you can probably still hear me though. Ella, it's not funny. I'm trying to tell people stuff. Anyway, we'll see you later. I'm going to go now. See you later, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.